morning and welcome to another episode of The Spill. I'm Danica Dones.
And I'm Riley Bruins. A plunging black neckline worn by Finnish Prime Minister Sanna Marin in her latest photo shoot has sparked an outpouring of criticism on social media. The 34-year-old leader was pictured in a black blazer with nothing underneath in a shoot for Trendy magazine in a picture that has been widely shared online. The magazine said the young Prime Minister has a leading position as an example, role model, and influencer. Some commenters said it reduced her credibility, while others took to social media to proclaim, "I'm with Sanna," sharing pictures of themselves in similarly low-cut blazers. Some social media users pointed out that Russian leader Vladimir Putin has previously posted completely topless without suffering the same outcry.
Riverfront Parkway will be closing on Sundays for car-free activities, which is super cool. Director of Marketing and Communications for River City Company, Amy Donahue, says, "Everyone wants a little more room to spread out these days. Downtown Chattanooga is full of a precious outdoor public space that is even more important for our community members now. Open street activities have been happening all over the country for years, where you take space typically occupied for cars and turn that over to the community to use for a short period of time. Whether you ride a bike, ride a scooter, throw a frisbee, or just let the kids roam a bit, you have the space to do so as you please without the concern of cars or traffic. This will happen every Sunday from October 18th to November 8th from 8 in the morning to 8 at night."
The federal budget deficit soared to an all-time high of $3.1 trillion in fiscal year 2020 as revenues dipped and government spending skyrocketed to combat the effects of the coronavirus pandemic. The deficit, or the gap between what the government spends and how much it generates from revenue, was more than 3 times last year's $984 billion and $2 trillion more than what the Trump administration estimated in February before the coronavirus started spreading widely in the U.S. The figure exceeds the previous record deficit of $1.4 trillion set in 2009 during the global financial crisis. The budget report shows that the government spending rose a staggering 47.3% in 2020 to $6.55 trillion, and that revenues fell by 1.2% to $3.42 trillion. Roughly a third of that spending can be attributed to the $2.2 trillion coronavirus relief package passed by Congress in March.
There's a lot happening in the Valley this month. This Friday is Whiteout Day to honor our nurses and healthcare professionals, especially our very own Nurse Morgan, who is absolutely amazing. We are so incredibly grateful to have her. Next Wednesday is Wear Pink Day for breast cancer awareness. And most importantly, SGA will be collecting change all next week during MAP for Make a Change Week. The Snack Pack program, if you do not know what a snack pack is a bag that is handed out to the kids in our county every week, which for some is their main source of food. So it's very important for us to donate.
Next up, we have an episode of Gaming Corner with Sam Gregory and Blaze Loyalist.
Hello, I'm Blaze Loyalist.
And I'm Sam Gregory, and this is Gaming Corner.
Among Us is an online multiplayer game with 10 players. The main objective of the game is, if you're a crewmate, to complete all your tasks and vote the imposters out. And if you're an imposter, your main objective is to eliminate all the crewmates and win.
If you're an imposter, you go around and try to kill everybody without getting caught, and you can go through certain vents, and you can also sabotage different parts of the ship. But if you get caught and get voted out, you lose and the crewmates win. And if you're a crewmate, your goal is to find out who they are and then get them out of the ship, and also do all of your tasks before all the imposters kill you. I really like the game. I had it before it got popular, but then I got it back after it did get popular, and it's just, I really like it because it's like really original and like it's a very good concept, but also executed very well.
I personally like Among Us because it's fun to play with your friends, especially because you can get in a voice call and just be more competitive with each other. It's also fun to play online with strangers because they can just do what they want, and they can twist your mind, and it's just really fun to see how everyone can make each other react.
And I will say that the game, if you are a crewmate, does get a tiny bit repetitive with doing the same tasks, but they fix that by like adding different maps and doing a lot of stuff. So even if it does get repetitive, there's always a chance you'll be in the imposter, which I think is the most fun part of the game. We've decided to give this game an 8 out of 10.
The Tennessee Titans defeated the Houston Texans in overtime by a score of 42-36 on Sunday. But this undefeated team might have just suffered a big loss. On Sunday night, Fox Sports' Jay Glaze reported that Titans left tackle Taylor Lewan may have suffered a torn ACL. Lewan will undergo an MRI on Monday to determine the severity of the injury, but the team is apparently bracing for bad news. Lewan left the game early and was replaced by Ty Sambrailo, who allowed a strip sack almost immediately after he came in. While Sambrailo replaced Lewan on Sunday, he may not be the permanent replacement at left tackle. Tennessee also has swing tackle Dennis Kelly, who is currently starting on the right side. And they also have first-round pick Isaiah Wilson, but he has yet to play a snap this season.
And for local sports, last Friday, our football team beat East Hamilton 40-12 with Daniel Denton, Heath Tanksley, Tucker Pope, Brody Swafford, and Kyler Jarda all having touchdowns. There were 3 interceptions before the first half was even over with Lane Miller making 2 of those and Spencer Jackson having the last one. This now puts our Mustangs at number 7 in the Scenic City Division. Well, that's all the time that we have for on The Spill.
Have a great day, Walker Valley, and thank you for watching.